The log is
Ho,
off.
ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Aware that Christmas now starts in November, it should always be after the end of November at the very, 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 very earliest.
We haven't even got our Christmas tree up yet.
Well, good evening, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Bar humbug.
Bar humbug. We were talking about the merits of starting Christmas in November. So someone,
Done.
I think I mentioned this last time, that someone has had a Christmas tree up in our vicinity since Halloween. So after Halloween, Christmas decorations went up.
I mean, why don't you just have it all year round?
Yeah, you know what, mate? You're not a supermarket. You don't need to start flogging wares in 1st of November.
I heard on the radio is what?
There was mince pies out in supermarkets in November.
Yeah, there was. That went off before Christmas. So I heard on the radio the other day someone was having their Christmas night out, and this was like November the 25th or something.
Well, we just had our Christmas night out, and it's very early, but that's because it was fully booked. Oh, actually, I've got a classic, but I can't go into it. So
I love it when people do that.
Yeah, no, I've just thought I probably can't tell this on this podcast, so I'll wait until I see you.
Tell us off air.
I will. I'll wait until I see you. Yeah, but I think now, what date are we on?
7th of December.
No, it's it's not the 7th of December.
Yeah, sorry.
11th
Silly me.
December.
It's the 11th of December today.
So 11th December, I think we can say that Christmas is almost getting to fully started now, isn't it?
Yeah. What's that noise? What was that noise?
Just before and tell us to take some medication.
Can you put things on silent when we're recording, please?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should put this on.
It's simple broadcasting etiquette. Now you're looking at your phone.
I've turned it on to do not disturb.
Right.
I'm struggling anyway at the moment. I've got sciatica.
Good.
Oh, thanks.
I'm just getting you back for being mean to us before we came on.
Sciatica is really, really painful.
What is it? I don't really know what it is.
It's inflammation of the sciatic nerve. So it's like a bad back, basically, and it goes down your leg. And I feel like I'm walking with a limp. I feel like when I'm walking around in circles. Because one leg doesn't work, I'm just pivoting around a dodgy leg.
What have you got to do to get rid of that?
So, I've been referred for physio on it. Yeah, but I've been to a physio session and he's given us some like crazy stretches to do and lunges. And actually, the physio is brilliant. He was like, right, so everyone tells you to stop it when you've got a bad back and you've got to go and lie down. Saying, we don't do that here. We're going to work this. I'm like, oh God. So he gave us like exercises that are more difficult than when I was playing rugby. So anyway, I'm doing these exercises, and to be fair, I did one set of like these crazy exercises where you like spin with a brush behind your back and do massive.
Yeah, I've seen them before. Actually.
Dumbbell lunges and stuff like this, and twist your back as far as you can, which you'd think would make it worse, and it's actually cured it. It's unbelievable. Yeah, so I've still got a bit of a dead buttock, but the rest of it's all right. And I found out I suffer from a complex called stiff ribs.
What does that mean?
Don't know, but it sounds made up, doesn't it?
It does sound made up. You've made it up.
No, that's what the physio call it, stiff ribs.
It sounds like when they give rude things a name.
Yeah. Oh, I'm rocking a right stiff rib. Anyway, and then I won't go into my bad foot because I'll feel like I'm just a 75-year-old complainer.
I'm not surprised you've got bad feet because of the size of friggin' Volvos.
Size Volvo with a lot of weight pushing down on them. So
I don't know why I picked Volvo.
Yeah, I like
anything
it.
long, couldn't
I like a foot as a big family car. Anyway, moving on, Dan, we said last week that we'd be going to be moving into the Christmas beers for our our Advent Christmas beer selection.
Advent calendar.
Advent calendar.
It's when I say it out loud. I was proud of it when I thought of it.
Yeah. Oh, cans.
Cans, yeah.
Ah. Yeah, okay. I think the marketing department of Brewdog is still safe. So anyway, I've got you. We're starting the countdown. So the next 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, in fact, are going to be full on Christmas beers, aren't they?
Yeah.
More or less.
Over Christmas, New Year period.
So, first one on the board. I'm going to hold it up like because we're going to review this properly, aren't we?
We are.
So, what we have here is a brewery which I think are absolutely fantastic. This is Amundsen Brewery. This beer is called Christmas Cake, and it's rocking a fairly mellow 4.7%.
I was quite surprised at that. I thought it'd be a beefy.
Amundsen usually do like really, really strong beers. Like I'm sure I've had like a 18% Amundsen before a few times and stuff like that. They're usually good. So this is a toffee and maple stout, so I'm expecting a bit of sweetness. But let's crack it on.
Yeah.
So what do you think of this?
Have we had Amundsen before?
I think we have, yeah. What do you think of the can art?
I really like that. I think it's cool. It's Santa with some shades on. Is that Superman on there? He's been pulled by Superman.
Stiff ribs. Yeah, you can. I don't think you see that. Yeah, it's a cool can. Quite nice. So,
ooh, what a colour this is!
We should be
I don't know if it's the light here, but it looked purple for a minute.
Right.
Although we have established that I'm colourblind. Certain colours.
Bottoms up.
Chip chin.
We'll come back to that, shall we? Well, I've been thinking this week a little bit, as always, and my favourite pastime has always been going to the pub. We spent our informative years going to the pub,
mainly the pub.
And then for years, obviously after that, I've spent time going to the pub where my friends are, and I've, as of late, have stopped going to the pub as much. So I always used to go out on a Thursday night. That was always my night out. And of late, I've stopped that for various reasons, but not, nothing more than just life rather than anything else. And but then it got me thinking though, because the duty's gone up again in the budget and everything for beer and
bastards.
Yeah, thanks Labour.
The working man's
party.
Yeah, I couldn't
that's
think of the
word. For you.
Thank you.
There's no party when Labour involved, is there? You can't afford the booze or the fags or the
anything that kills you,
or the gas and electricity to play the cook the food and play the records. But yeah, and I thought, has the pub lost its lustre?
I think it has. I think our generation are kind of going off it a bit, and the younger generation tend not to go to the pub really.
Well, the younger generation like pumping iron and
taking
pumping
vitamins.
each other. Yeah, stiff rib. They're like all healthy and stuff, aren't you? Where it was a little bit different for us, I think.
I was thinking about this the other day. Can you imagine if someone invented a beer, right, that was high in protein and didn't give you a hangover?
I think that's called cherry juice.
It's got protein shake.
Protein shake. Yeah. So have you seen that? Tom Spider-Man.
Oh yes, Tom Holland. He's created 0% beer, hasn't he?
And that about says it all, doesn't it? A young lad. What can I do to be a bit cool? I can invent beer, but it's alcohol free.
Well, funny you mention that because I saw that the other day, and I know your stance on no alcohol beer on the show, but I was going to try and source some, but the cheeky little twat. It's brewed in America, and it's quite hard to get here. He's from England.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise us. Well, I had a foray into, just on Friday night, a foray into alcohol-free beer. You know my
Verdict.
thoughts on it. You know my thoughts on it. But I was out and I had to drive, so I didn't want to drink anything. And I was going to have a Diet Coke, but I don't really drink fizzy pop anymore either. So I thought, oh, what am I going to have? An orange juice?
Pop. He's 7 years old.
What do you call it? Fizzy drinks?
Soda.
Soda. So I was quite like, oh, what shall I have? And I thought, oh, and in the fridge was a Heineken 00. And I thought, go on then, I'll try one. First of all, it cost almost as much as the pint I just bought someone.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And then second of all, I remember when Beck's alcohol-free came out, which I think was the first ever alcohol-free beer.
Which was grim.
And it tasted like burnt toast. That's all I can remember. And this still had a taste of burnt toast for me.
Do you know what? There's a couple of them I've had. In the first one, you get about halfway down, you go, actually, this is all right. And then you finish it and you go, I don't want another one of them. I suppose you wouldn't drink 10 of them, though, would you, anyway?
Because I had it with my meal. And when I drank it, I thought, shall I go and get another drink? And I just thought, no, and I asked for some tap water. So I don't know if that sums up the alcohol-free beer or if that sums up me.
Yeah, if I wasn't drinking alcohol, I would just have fizzy pop.
They should do a Strava for unhealthy people. So like when
got
it's
10 steps today.
Yeah, how many steps did you do? You get points for being low steps, but also you get like badges for how many pints you've had. I don't think they'll take off.
No.
Yeah, so I think the pub has hit a bit. So had this craft beer renaissance as well, or beer renaissance in COVID.
Yeah,
and it like absolutely boomed, and there was like new breweries popping up every minute.
5 minutes.
Felt like yeah, it was like new one, and then I think a lot of them have fallen by the wayside as well and disappeared.
Yeah,
and you're left now with your bigger breweries that are in supermarkets and stuff. So I think it's still accessible, but the whole craft beer thing seems to have definitely lost a lot of its momentum.
I think the tax and the ABV stuff has just killed those industries, because like Foster's is down to like 3% and a bit now, and you just think, who's drinking that?
Yeah, I drank some Carlsberg the other day, and it was 3.2%.
Why?
3.2, I think, whatever.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it was actually quite refreshing, quite delicious.
But isn't that just going to send people to spirits?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're just getting a pint now and dropping a depth charge in it, a vodka.
Yeah. A turbo Guinness.
But there's no point, because people, I mean, I've said this before, people go out to get drunk, don't they, when they go out? Fact.
Yeah.
And you could drink 8 pints, you could drink a gallon of like decent 5%. Well, imagine a gallon of Stella, old school Stella. You'd literally be headbutting windows, wouldn't you?
Oh, and that's the other thing. I think you mentioned this on the podcast, but brown ales comes down about 2%.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. It's no longer
2%?
pink. It's, as my dad used to call it, pink elephant juice. It's no longer pink elephant juice, but more pink teddy bear.
Pink lemonade.
It's got nothing in it whatsoever. So it's a bit sad, really.
And also they've started putting glucose syrup in certain beers.
Thanks for that.
See, I'm learning.
Thank you. Thanks. That was almost like you knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what it does or what it means, but they do. They do that now.
So the pub, unfortunately, I think it might be losing its luster. However, there are still some absolutely banging community pubs,
and I think it'll have a resurgence.
Yeah,
they always do, don't they?
And there's some like community pubs that are like completely bucking the trend, and I shall say the Barlick Tap is one of them.
Yeah.
Where it's just all made up of the people and for the people, and everyone is like a little community there, which is really brilliant.
Should be like, shouldn't it?
Yeah, and it's what all pubs used to be like, but I don't think they are like that anymore.
Nah, definitely not.
There we go. Right. Anyway, so I feel a bit dour about that. That was
well, I'm going to cheat you up, because even though it's Christmas and we're drinking our Christmas cans, we're still not going to stop with the exact science that is rating the best UK crisps and chocolate bars. If you're new to this podcast, welcome. We're about 5 reviews in now, and I'm going to get the board out, Martin.
Oh,
and it's a new devised
stiff
board.
ribs.
I wonder if we can get stiff rib knickknacks. We could review them.
Rib and saucy sounds even better.
Yeah. So, are you ready for the board?
I'm ready for the board.
I've got to remember how to
I'm
share
ready
screen.
with bated breath, but it's technology, so I could be here for some time.
Boom.
Wow.
So, as you can see, these are the ones that we've already reviewed. So, taste sensations were Walker's cheese and onion,
Which is
salt and vinegar, and Pringles.
which is what? So that's like 3 out of 8, isn't it? So this is a scale out. Just to make it really difficult, it's a scale out of not 5 but 8.
It's science. It doesn't need to be out of 10.
Now, can I just make sure that you haven't doctored this, because you've got some on this is not a crisp, but is that just because you're going to move them to the places that we...
That's exactly right. So these are the ones that are coming up over the next few weeks. I don't think it matters if we've got spoilers, but there they are.
Well, I do, but never mind.
So last week we had a bit of a nightmare because both the chocolate bar and the crisps that were reviewed were neither crisps nor chocolate bar.
People in the reviews have actually told us that, and actually one of a very good, someone made a very, very good comment on our. So we had a caramel chocolate bar. Actually, we'll come back to this when we get a chocolate.
Come back to the chocolate.
Okay. Sorry, yeah.
But what was spot on with the crisp, Monster Munch is not a crisp, I'm afraid.
And also just so disappointing. Now, have you seen all the stuff on like the YouTube and the TikTok? Where they're all talking about Monster Munch crisps as being like the best thing ever, and everyone's loving them.
But they're not crisps.
But they're not crisp. But imagine if they had a proper one. Imagine if they had a proper Monster Munch. It'd be a different thing. Just realising you can see my messy office now.
So I'm going to get rid of the board for a second because we'll come back to it
do.
once we've reviewed our selection. Which I must say, Martin, you chose the majority of these chocolates and crisps. And today, do you want to introduce?
I will do, yeah. Well, today we've got a pub classic, the mini cheddar. Now, I mean, as an introduction goes, it's made by Jacobs, which may say it all. So I think for one moment we'll just mute our microphones while we open.
Oh, are you ready?
Go. Right, I'm open. Okay. So I see you've gone for a grab bag again. You're still on mute, you dickhead.
I was rustling still. The start there, look.
Oh yeah, oh really? So it's just like a mini bag in a big bag.
It's just air.
Yeah, the mini cheddar is a long favourite pub snack, I think. So I think we should go down the hole. Go on, I'll let you go first.
All right.
Masticate away. For some reason, I quite like this because when Dan's chewing, he can't speak back. But he always gets a grab bag, like a big fat knacker. Always. Look at my little dinky bag.
Because I normally get them from supermarkets, and it's either get 64 or one big bag.
Well, I'm eating. I thought you might fill in for us, so thanks for that.
Right. Okay, so now we need a review. Can I start? This is not a crisp, you absolute knacker. What on earth were you thinking when you suggested this? It's not only not a crisp, it's not even a biscuit. It's a cracker. So that means we're going to have to put this in. This is not a crisp. Do you know that?
Hold on, I'm just emptying me gob. Hold your goddamn horses. Okay.
This should be good. I don't know how you're going to justify this.
When I've picked these delicious snacks, I've been picking them from what would normally be available mostly at a pub.
Right.
And quite often, midi cheddars is always at the pub. Do you agree? Just with that first.
Yeah, you can get pickled eggs in pubs. It doesn't mean they're crisps.
No, it doesn't, but they wouldn't be on the crisp stand.
To be fair, these were in the crisp aisle of the supermarket.
So that's my justification for putting this in the fact that actually, come on, they are a pub snack. But, okay, so first of all, what do you think of them as a thing?
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah. I wouldn't go out my way to have them, but
I think they're an absolute grade A snack.
Grade A?
Grade A snack.
Hang on, let's get me board up. Sure.
They're salty, cheesy, everything you want to go with beer. Perfect.
They do go really well with beer. Actually, they go quite well with this beer.
I'd say grade A.
Well, the grade A isn't a category, so you'd have to look at the categories and give it what you would say out of the category.
If this was not a crisp chart, I would say, and if this was a pub snack chart, I would say almost goat. Actually, yeah,
give over.
I'd be giving them there, but I think
I'd be going pretty good, not bad.
Oh, No, they're better than a Pringle.
I'd choose Pringles. I'd even choose those Pringles over these.
So I would like to agree with you, though, on the fact that it's not a crisp. And for that, I'm sorry. I was trying to just throw a few curveballs into the game. There's another curveball coming up. So, yeah, I think we have to agree that this is not a crisp.
That's still
However, I'm really surprised. I think you wanted skips in that this is not a crisp aisle, didn't you?
Yeah.
But you're pretty basic as well.
What do you mean by that?
like if you want beer to taste of beer, you want crisps to just be salt and vinegar, plain.
Yeah, that's true.
You're like basic like that, so you don't get these like crazy jazzy flavours.
No.
So, okay. So, but I'm on this occasion, I'm happy to go with you if this is not a crisp.
It doesn't matter if you're happy or unhappy. That's where it's done because it's not a crisp.
So
we're running the risk here of doing a crisp review and not reviewing crisps.
It should make the top 3 easier to get.
Well, because we've got 2 crisps. I'm going to stop. That will stay there though.
Which is the ultimate goal, isn't it? Top 3.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can't stop eating these now.
You're going to have to try because you're not muting your mic.
Okay, sorry.
So everybody had one. I'm not asked.
Not that I do that, are you?
No. Misophonia.
No mastication.
Stiff rib.
However, moving on from our crisps into, where are we now? Into the chocolate bar. Now, this time I've picked a chocolate bar that I believe is complementary to the beer we're having, as a guess. Okay?
I hate to say it, but I think you're right.
So we're on Christmas Cake by Amundsen, Toffee and Maple Stout. Now, it's not very Christmas cake because Christmas cake usually is like fruit and spices and stuff like that, and it's not like that. So this one is actually, I think it'll go quite well because it's quite sweet, this stout.
Yeah.
Do I have a try?
Yeah. Should we hold up our bars? What?
Oh. Stiff rib.
What's this life imitating art on the other way around?
I like the fact yours is 89p. Is that a duo one? Of course it is. It's a king size.
Well, it is because it's snapped in the middle, but it's not.
Look how big mine is in comparison to yours.
Is yours? Is yours fatter than mine?
Oh, we still have the crunch.
I'll rattle under the desk.
So yeah, I've just got a. I thought I had a full size bar there, but yours is massive in comparison. Right, here we go. Right, Dan, you go first. I'll go first. I'll go first.
Go on, you definitely have to mute for this, and this might take a little bit longer because they're If anyone hasn't had a crunchy before, and I can't imagine that's the case, it's honeycomb and chocolate. That's all it is, isn't it? And he's going to have a drink with it, like the big ponce he is. All gone? All done?
All done.
Right, I'm just gonna have a little tiny end.
Oh, well, stick for it. Right, go for it. I have to say, I mean, he hasn't even muted his microphone like an absolute bell end. I can't believe it. Literally, can't take him anywhere. Sorry about that, kind folks. But Dan is now taking a drink of his Amundsen Christmas cake stout to go with his crunchy. Where are you?
Me? Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, that actually, I don't want to sound like an absolute ponce, but it brought out the taste of the beer more.
I agree.
Oh, I agree.
Now, without thinking, what I've done here is I've taken another bite of that crunchy, realising that...
I tell you what, mute yourself and I'll get me board up. I'll save your life, mate. Because, hang on. Oh, fucked up. I didn't change the slides quick enough, did I?
Well, that's great, Dan. Well done for that.
I'm sorry.
Stick as
I
you
was
like.
so confident as well.
Yeah. Crunchy is a great chocolate bar. I'm sorry, I'm preempting the whole feature here, but what a great chocolate bar.
So, as you can see, this is what we've got so far. We haven't got anything above top notch, which is both Twix and Bounty. For me, Bounty could have been GOAT, but I think there's something else coming up that may GOAT it. Snickers was superb, and last week we had to do not a chocolate bar, a 4-inch wafer, as we've discussed. Martin, where did Crunchy go in here?
Top notch.
I'm going to agree with you. That is a top-notch chocolate.
I'd forgotten how good a crunchy was. It's absolutely ages since I've had a crunchy. Ages.
If you said superb, I would have probably not been asked, but definitely them two. They definitely were up there.
All of a sudden, the chocolate bars are going to become a lot more difficult than the crisps, I think.
I don't think we're going to have a chocolate bar that's arse water. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Oh, we shall see. We shall see.
Anyway, more of that next time.
Right. Have you drowned yet?
Drown?
Yeah. Have you not had rain for like literally the past...
Not as bad as the rest of the country, I don't think. There was a couple of days where it did hammer it down.
We are, like, our fields look like we're in Bangladesh. They look like paddy fields. Honestly, we're going to start growing rice. We're going to start cultivating rice in Lancashire and Cumbria. It's that bad. We've had absolutely driving rain. Oh, hey, did you hear about our earthquake as well?
No.
We had an earthquake.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I promise you we had an earthquake. 3.4 on the Richter scale. And we've got CCTV cameras up on our house. So I was away and I went and rewound it. And basically it goes, that's it, at about 11:23. But apparently when you were here, it was actually a proper earthquake and actually things did shake. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Something, I don't know, it was something, I did read something about it. Is it tectonic plates that move for an earthquake?
Yes.
The plates. It's not...
They rub together, don't they?
Apparently we're too far off the fault line for that to happen. It's like more surfacey and something happens. So,
well, more science
from
Dr. Bell later.
Yeah, thank you. So, but yeah, we had an earthquake. But I think it was something to do with the rain. But I reckon the Earth's just given way because it's so waterlogged at the moment.
Yeah. And do you think... Me and my missus have got a theory that the seasons are changing. Like, yeah, not necessarily getting more severe, but just coming around quicker.
They're just all one thing.
Yeah.
So you can basically have snow in spring, and snow in summer, and 900-degree heat in February.
Or if you're the Daily Mail, 50 degrees for 6 months of the year and 6 months of snow.
Yeah. Good journalism. Right, mate. Shall we go back to our beer?
Yeah.
So we were on Amundsen Christmas cake. It was a 4.7% toffee and maple stout. Is the lager on or the lager off?
The lager is off. Really nice. I really enjoyed that.
You can't really go wrong with that, can you? It was
Now, the only thing I disappointed myself that I didn't have it cold enough. I think I should have had it colder, but it was still quite nice.
Beers.
Yeah.
And my only problem was it didn't have much of a head. I like more head.
Yeah. And actually, well done with the pairing of the chocolate. I didn't think
that went really well, didn't it?
Yeah, crunchy and stout. Who knew?
Yeah, that was a good mix. Crunchy and a sour, maybe not so much, but who knows? Maybe we should explore that.
So one thing we're adding in from this episode is actually we're going to give the beer a rating out of 5, and that will coincide with our review on Untapped. If you're not on Untapped, follow us at the Lagers Off podcast. And I've got most of the beers on there. I'm going to make an effort to get them all on in the next few weeks. So, Martin, do you want to review this one out of 5?
So, now, we'll probably have to discuss something here because I no longer actually rate beers on Untapped. I
completed it.
I only I don't rate them anymore. I only just tick off what I've had.
Yeah.
Because I think it was getting unfair with beer reviews and like people taking umbrage at stuff and blah blah blah. So I tend not to rate them.
What's the point then? Why have we got a rating system?
But for the purposes of this, I will be rating all of our Lagers Off beers. Now, what I was going to say though is I'm a bit of a harsh marker. So I don't think 3 stars are bad. 3 stars, because it's out of 5 stars. I think 3 stars for me is like pretty good. 4 stars like good beer. 5 stars like unbelievable.
Well, can we have a benchmark beer then for other stouts? Let's say Guinness. What would you give Guinness out of 5?
Ooh.
It's not that deep, mate. Just give an answer.
I think I'd give Guinness a 3.
Okay.
3 out of 5. 3 out of 5.
So it's better or worse than Guinness?
I think it's nothing like Guinness, so I can't even it's not even comparable to Guinness. So I would say this is probably a. Can we do half marks?
Can you do that?
It depends if you pay for it, which you definitely will be paying for
definitely
it.
Not paying for it.
3 stars.
All right. What were you going to give it? 2.9?
3.5.
All right, 3.5. Let's just do that then.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I would probably say between 3 and 4, so 3.5.
Yeah.
And I'm just copying you. That would be my honest answer.
Are you going to give a little write-up on Untapped as well?
No.
Basically,
I'll put the link in for the podcast.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Well, on that note, let's hope someone picks up on it.
Yeah.
Right, so mini Cheddars Crunchy Amundsen Christmas cake. Done.
And thanks for apologising for the mini Cheddars error. I thought you were going to be a bit...
No, I realised the error of my ways when they said Jacobs on the packet, and the only other thing that Jacobs do are cream crackers.
And stiff ribs.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
The log is off.